Hey y'all, we are finished with the trailer projects for now. You see, we got all the ceiling panels in, did all the closeouts, even capped off the little gaps in between with some foam and taped everything in. Just gives it a nice finished look, and we want to tape up all the gaps because it is a utility trailer after all. We do get some spiders and stuff living in here. When I know I'm going to be sleeping in here before a couple days before, maybe the day before we leave to go to the track, I'll set off a bomb in here and bomb everything, and you'll see spiders half hanging to half trying to get away, and they died halfway down there. Down their little spider web deal. So now we'll probably still bomb once or twice just to make sure we got everything sealed up, but it looks good. I'm happy with it. The roof coating, stripping and sealing, and stuff up there, plus all the materials and stuff we used in here. Total was under $250. It was probably $230, $235, somewhere in there. A lot of stuff I already had, sand and discs for the roof and acetone. I did buy another roll of tinfoil tape, but most of about more than half of it I had done with a roll I already had. So I kind of took all that into consideration. We've already vacuumed up all the little styrofoam balls. When we fit up these closeout panels here, it isn't just an 1.5 inch thick square piece. We'd measure between, and then we would take an 1.75 inches up on the back side, the foam side, and then 3/4 of an inch in on the very top edge, and we would saw that off. And you can imagine, after doing 2 or 3 pieces, I was up to my knees in little balls of styrofoam. So I was doing it in the garage. I started doing it with the shop vac running, so it was sucking 90% of it up as I cut and sanded. But there's 12 of those panels, and of course I think we had a 2-piece here, and we had a 2-piece here because we didn't have pieces wide enough, long enough. But other than that, this section here is 3 separate pieces. Other than that, it took almost every bit of those 3 sheets, those 3 4x8 sheets of insulation to do the whole gig. So I'm completely satisfied. I already know that this is going to make a huge difference just by coming in and out. The last few days, the weather has kind of changed, right? I showed you the trees are starting to change, and we've had some mid and low 30s overnight lows, and just coming out here, just talking right now with the radio on. There's no echo in here. There's you can definitely tell the place is more dense than it was before. So we hung up a couple new pictures too. There's Dad in the old Sea Open, 2 135 air cooled on methanol. So that's a Sea Open 270 total, and then that's me at Grattan this past summer. We still had the radiator in the front. We got the auxiliary radiator on the rear. You can see the scoop over my shoulder there. And, we did 15 minutes or so. Pretty hard. You saw the video before the rod bearing went out of it. I was pretty hard on it. And it never got over 152 or 154 on water, and it was 90 degrees that day. So, we're hoping, what we're doing with this radiator is going to be cool. So, obviously, we've got another week and a half or so before the test, and we really can't expect anything more than a 52, 55 degree day. Me personally, not having to run right home Sunday night, I can stay overnight Sunday so I can run right to the end of the day. Unless, it's 45 or 50 degrees overnight, and it's going to be 60 or 70 during the day, I won't even intend to get on the track until after lunch. I really, fingers crossed, only need, a good break-in session and then one hard run of about 20 minutes. And that should tell us what's going on with the radiator. We'd like to be able to throw a couple little things at it and do another 15, 20 minute long run. But if we don't get that, we don't get it. Anything we get now is really going to help us instead of having to wait until April. It just puts us, that much further behind if we have to wait. So I think we got enough guys. We're still waiting for some checks to come in the mail, but everything looks good. So looking forward to throwing the heater in here and letting it run for a while. And we get a chilly day before we go, and just to walk in here and see if the thing's kicking on and off the thermostat on the heater. That ought to be pretty cool too. So that's it for now. Trailer project's done until the spring. We're hanging up some pictures. We're having fun. Got a motor to build tomorrow. We'll talk to y'all.